knew somebody was going to want mushroom, but I thought, well, my wife doesn't like mushrooms, and she's not here. I should have brought mushroom. But sausage and pepperoni, get in there and eat some today.
Well, I tell you what, it's going to smell like Rastrelli's Pizza here all day long, because I remember you telling me the story that you would come home from work and Jackie would say, you take your clothes off before you come into the house.
Yep, grinding sausage in the morning and the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, I bet so.
And it's just all that garlic and all the liquid just splatting all over the plate. Yeah, it doesn't sound good on the radio, I don't think. But
your sausage is so good.
Thank you.
What's your secret? Can you give your secret?
You know, I think the thing is, and I think this is one of the important things today, is that it's all pork. It's not, and it's a very, very lean cut of pork. It's not the butt that people use sometimes. It's not a TVP additives added to it. This is all just pure pork. It's probably, when we cook it raw on the pizza. My dad did this back in '55. And the ingredients are very simple. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but they're extremely simple.
Okay.
Of course, everybody knows garlic's one of the ingredients.
Yeah. We got that one figured out.
But it's really, and that's all it is. It's just completely ground fresh pork.
So you don't pre-cook the sausage.
Nope.
You cook it on the pizza.
Right. And there's so little fat in that meat that it does not get the pizza all greasy.
Yeah.
And so if you use a Boston butt or shoulders, you'll end up having a lot of fat there. Even if you trim all as much of the fat off as you can, a lot of places will pre-cook that stuff and then put it on the pizzas. And that's fine. I mean, everybody's got their own way of doing it, but and so do we. So yeah.
Is that the biggest seller, your sausage pizza?
Pizza, yeah, and the sausage, yeah. Pizzas still are a big seller for us.
Okay.
And we built the business on pizza, or I shouldn't say built it on pizzas. Dad built the business on candy and soda fountains and cherry cokes and hamburgers, and pizza came along in '55. But pizza is still our main focus, yes.
Okay, well, I want to talk more about that. We got a half hour here, so no problem, but we do got a song. But I need to get New England or Seattle. Who are you going with?
I'm going with Seattle.
Seattle, okay. Yeah, everybody seems to be Seattle their
yeah,
favorite.
I'm fine with New England. I think I'm really happy to see all these young quarterbacks coming in and young coaches coming in.
Yeah.
I wish that Denver would have had a full-time quarterback. Mm-hmm. I think that would have been great. But yeah.
And if they didn't have that snowstorm in the entire second half.
That's fun to watch those games, but
yeah.
The poor guys running out there back and forth, blowing off the snow lines. That was a full-time job for them, but.
86th year for Rastrellis. And again, you were telling me, I know this is a great story. Pizza is so popular now, but back in the day, pizza was like, what's that?
It wasn't anything big in Clinton. Over in Italy, pizza was really just leftovers put together, dough and bread and dough and sauce and whatever they could find if there was any meat or cheese anyway. And Dad got the thoughts from Chicago. He had some good friends in Chicago that were not in the restaurant business, but actually was in the candy business. He said, "Come on in here. You got to see this." So he went in and came back in '55. We started very, very slow. People didn't know what it was, didn't really get around it. And then about '57, all of a sudden, it was like, "Whoa, there's pizza," and that was it.
So then, when you saw your pizza business take off, and then you got like Pizza Hut and different things like that coming in, what did you guys think of that?
You know, you never like it. You don't like competition, but you still know that there's going to be competition, and never figure out why. And they developed just like we did. They developed a following, and they developed a recipe and a formula, and they were able to make that work. And so, that's all it is. So. It's just the way it is. You go in there and go. Now, then when you see that part of the business, you need to start looking at maybe expanding the menus and going out that way.
Sunday brunch, how's that going for you? Brought that back.
It's been very good. This time of the year, the winter time, it's a little bit slower just because of the weather. But one of the nice things about the brunch is that we make all the waffles fresh right there for the folks. If they want eggs to order, they can order eggs. If they want to just get scrambled eggs off the buffet line, they can certainly do that. And then we also do omelets to order. So it's really a nice way of making everything personal for the people. It's a great brunch we have oven roasted chicken and then a baked cod. So it's really a dinner brunch. It's a really, really great brunch for people to enjoy.
You still come in and get everything ready?
No, I don't.
Oh, that used to be your thing
Gary,
on Sundays.
Now, Gary,
Come on.
you're not doing all the ball games, are you, anymore? What'd you tell me the other day?
What?
You're
Slowing
getting
down a
old.
little bit, yeah. Slowing down just a little
I
bit.
don't know that I could keep up with. On Mother's Day and Easter Sunday, I will go in and do I'll do pastry work and all that. But no, the staff is doing well.
So what made you bring the Sunday brunch back? Because it went away there, COVID, certainly.
Yep. Marco, our general manager, he said, I think we should try it. And I probably put a little bit of a hesitation on it because I know what's involved and the fact that it's a heavy production type situation, and you're always trying to hope you're going to have the people coming in. But we went ahead and did it, and we added carved sirloin to the brunch, so it's more complete. And that's where we're at. So it's doing fine. Yeah.
And you were telling me you've had some people come up to you and said that maybe you might want to extend the hours a little
Correct.
bit on
Yep,
this.
they might want to, somebody said, our church doesn't get out until 12:30, 12:45, and we don't have time to get up there. And I thought, well, so I'll let the other powers to be there. But yeah.
Yeah. It does seem to me it is kind of a seasonal sort of a thing. I mean, spring seems to be a good time for brunch.
Yep.
Am I wrong there or no?
Nope. I think you've got a lot of things going on. People are starting to get out more. This weather hasn't been all that bad, I don't think. But when you're getting to be my age, I guess you do feel like you staying home at night is all right. But it's getting better, and springtime will be good. Summer will come along, be a little bit off then, and then back to the fall.
Yeah.
And it's that time, where people can get out and not have to be worried about getting too hot or too cold. So, yeah.
Visiting with Mike Rastrelli on our Men's Day. You wanted to talk about your men's menu selection and made at restaurant.
I think that's one of the things that makes us a lot different than a lot of places. We make everything at the restaurant. Like we were talking about the sausage. We grind that every day. We grind all of our beef, and I think Marco and I talked about it last year. And he's not here today because he's doing a delivery of to a business in town. But we really do. We produce all the bread at the restaurant. From scratch. We do the buns that we put on our for the burgers and that. We grind the beef. We make our sauces, our soups. Everything is done there. You've been in the kitchen. It's not a small kitchen. It's a big kitchen.
You got two kitchens.
We do have two kitchens, yes, and so there's a lot of work there, and that's what I think makes our restaurant different, and maybe able to go on for 86 years. That we can make the food there. We know what the quality is, and we know how to make it work, and go from there. And I'll be honest with you, I could make it a lot cheaper by bringing it all in and cutting staff. But that's not the way we do the business.
Rastrellis has been so generous to host our coaches show and have for a number. I wish I would have written down when we started doing it at Rastrellis, but we've been there. This is the 40th year of the coaches show.
Yep.
And I'm sure it's been at least close to 30 years, probably in that neighborhood that we've been at Rastrellis, and the coaches love it.
We love having you up there. I think it's great. In fact, I really wish people would come in to watch because I think it's kind of, you see.
Well, I fill up the whole room sometimes.
Well, that's okay though, but just to come in and see the kids and the coaches, and just see how a radio show is put on. I think they'd be surprised.
Well, I'm right there in the window, so they can walk.
We can set up a stand outside.
Yeah, well, no, that's okay. But you talk about homemade bread pudding.
Oh, yeah.
I love bread pudding.
Yeah. Yep.
And a lot of the coaches go
Eat
for
it
the
too,
bread
right?
pudding.
Yeah, my wife loves it. In fact, the other day we were out, and she came home, and Jackie said, I was at the restaurant, I had salad bar. There was no bread pudding. I said, yeah, I know. Oh, boy. I thought, I'm in the doghouse now. But we make it every week, so, and we just got caught.
So how did that get started? Because it's made from leftover breads, right?
It's leftover. Actually, it's everything on the brunch that we don't use. Like all of our pastries, pancakes or waffles. Peaches and cream, blintzes, anything that's got a sweet to it. Eggs, we have, if we're making eggs and we have a bunch left over, then we'll go ahead and add. Anyway, so that's what it's a good conglomeration of stuff.
It's so dense and so moist.
Yes.
It's so good.
It's so sticky and gooey, yes, yes.
Visiting with Mike Rastrelli, we'll have more coming up at Check of the Weather.
Friday night, not as fun as you had hoped? Head on over to Triple Play Bowling and Banquet in Fulton, where the fun never stops. Bring your friends and try your hand at Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, or more experienced bowlers can join one of their weekly leagues. Triple Play also offers food, drinks, gaming, and a banquet facility perfect for group events. Come join the fun at Triple Play Bowling and Banquet, 1601 9th Avenue in Fulton. Call 815-589-3215. Follow them on Facebook.
Monk's Auto can do it all, from oil changes and overhauls to using state-of-the-art technology for expert alignment service. They use quality parts, and their work is guaranteed. For complete auto repairs, both foreign and domestic, winter, spring, summer, and fall, call 243-5421. Monk's Auto Repair, next to Superwash, 1406 North 2nd Street, Clinton.
It's time now on KROS for the Storm Track 8 weather forecast, brought to you by Morrison Community Hospital.
Happy Friday. We are still going to be cold today with highs only in the teens, but we will be quiet. There is going to be building clouds with a little bit of a breeze with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour as we head into the afternoon. Still in store for a cold night, but we'll start to see warming temperatures into the weekend. Highs go to the 20s for Saturday. I'm Storm Track 8 meteorologist Morgan Strackpine.
Currently, we have overcast skies and a temperature of 14 degrees above zero. Winds are out of the north at about 15 miles per hour. This weather report on KROS has been brought to you by Morrison Community Hospital.
The reason Morrison Community Hospital expansion and renovation has provided new specialties and state-of-the-art facilities. The expansion has also opened up many new job opportunities. Join their hospital family and help make a difference in this rural community. They are hiring for RN, LPN, lab techs, EMTs, coders, and leadership roles. They offer comprehensive benefits, hospital discounts, tuition reimbursement, plus some great sign-on bonuses for some jobs and night shift positions. For a complete list of openings, visit morrisonhospital.com/careers. A clean, friendly neighborhood tavern that also features great food. Thinking of a different experience for lunch? Give the Whistle Stop a try. Every weekday at 11 a.m. and for only $10. For the daily special, be sure to check Manning's Whistle Stop on Facebook. During the evening, order off their menu with a great selection, including appetizers and, of course, your favorite beverage. Manning's Whistle Stop, 416 North 2nd Street, Clinton. Make just one stop, the Whistle Stop. Men's Day, Mike Rastrelli in Valentine's Day coming up.
You bet.
It's on this Saturday. Is that good?
It's good. I think it'll be maybe a little bit more spread out than usual, just because you can do Friday or Saturday night. I think when it's on a Wednesday, it blows Wednesdays up. So, but it'll still be a very, very solid Saturday night for us. We're looking forward to it. Got some great specials again that we're going to be doing and featuring along with our full menu. And the specials will start at 4:00 in the afternoon and then go till close. But like roast prime rib, we got to have prime rib for everybody. And then we do a nice job with that because it's really lightly seasoned. It's not lightly seasoned. It's really seasoned, and we spike that prime rib with the garlic cloves. You know, the best thing about Rastrelli's restaurant is we have a lot of garlic and no werewolves up there, okay? And no vampires. We're completely free of vampires. And then we will have our a New York strip in a teriyaki sauce with shrimp. So it's kind of like a surf and turf. That's going to be the other one. Then for Valentine's Day, we'll have a cheese tortellini and a creme rosé sauce. So get a little bit of pinks and colors in that. And then our seafood item will be a salmon fillet that's going to be in a delicious, delicate, light dill sauce.
And I would imagine reservations would be greatly appreciated.
It would be great to have reservations. You know, a lot of times for Valentine's Day, you see a lot of couples. You might see some families, but usually it's not the large groups that you normally would affiliate with, like Mother's Day or Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or whatever else. So it will be, really the tables will be taken. So every table, every 4-top will be a 2-top. And so but we'll have plenty of room. We'll be opening, we'll have dining available in the Avanti dining room. The salad bar will be over there. We'll have Baldaccio be open and ready to go. And then, of course, we'll have the original Rastrelli's restaurant.
There you
what
go.
We call it.
Very good.
Yep.
So what's your song here? But you tell me it's not your song.
No, Jackie and I's song, but
Okay.
it's always fun. Summer Wine by Lee Hazelwood and Nancy Sinatra. I think it goes back to like 1967.
Oh, 68.
68, because we were married in 68. I don't think we really started playing it until we were coming back from someplace, and it came on the radio, and it's just kind of it's a very it fit the time frame back then
Okay.
with the orchestras and the beat. But anyway,
There it is.
you get some pizza for crying out loud.
Well, I smell it every time I walk by. It smells pretty good.
Should have brought it in for you. Yeah.
Banquet room.
Yeah, we have we are a fairly good sized footprint up in Lyons. We have the Tuscany banquet room that can handle up to about 300 people. I don't think we ever like to go over that. I think 250 is really very comfortable for everybody, and we can do buffets. We can do served meals, and we can we can make the menus to whatever the customer wants. But then we also have, and we can split that room in half. So we have that facility going, but then we also have the Avanti dining rooms, which really are very nice for smaller groups, and say the 80 to 90 group, and then also the room back in 39 where it's a little bit better for around 40 to 45.
Yeah, how's that? That was
It's room 39.
Right,
We no
yes,
longer
yes.
do 30. Yeah, that was a great experience. I've had more fun in this business. I went to school, learned to be a chef, came back home, went to the Army. Got to learn how to really be a chef in the Army because I was a cook, and we got to feed about 450 men at meals. And
to me, it's like all you guys do is peel potatoes.
don't
Is that what
get smart now. But anyway, so I really I always tell people I got my master's in cooking when I was in the service, how to cook in such large proportions. So when I got back home from that, we were able to do a lot of things that I was always wanting to do. So, we had the Avanti dining rooms going. It was really a supper club that we started. We had live entertainment downstairs that we were doing. We had the Rastrelli side going. That was great. Things, I hate to blame it on the economy, but, when you lose 10,000 people in town, and all of a sudden you don't have Nielsen Coupon and Clearinghouse with all their execs here, you don't have Standard Brands or Clinton Foods with all their people, and the railroad's not here, and DuPont is leaving town. That took a big chunk out of that dining area. So, and then we've done wine dinners. We've had all kinds of. We've done cooking classes, and then Room 39 was going to be a fine dining establishment, and it was great. We had a lot of fun doing it, but it wasn't making any money. So,
Yeah. Didn't you do that just like once a month? Wasn't that the thing?
the wine dinners were once a month.
Okay.
And those would get up to 100 people.
Okay.
And that was a full-blown wine. I mean, that was an all-night affair. The Room 39 was really just a dining room that we wanted to set up with a special menu, special
Okay.
wines, and higher end, very high end. So,
Yeah.
and we learned lessons, so that was fine.
And boy, time going by so quick. Delivery service.
Yep. Well, I don't want to do this, but I guess we're going to try it. We had delivery before. My dad always told us, don't deliver pizzas, don't deliver food. And I said, well, geez, we should try that. You're going to make a mistake. So we did it for a while. We weren't as successful, I don't think. I don't think we weren't successful. I think it was just a case of where our location in town was we were at one end of town. So we got away from that. Of course, COVID came along. COVID really changed a lot of things in everything. But so now they've got Uber Eats out there, and you've got DoorDash and all these other that are designed to do it. So Marco has signed the contracts. I think we are looking at sometime in February to where we're going to start using Uber Eats to do delivery.
So
And-
I would imagine people call the restaurant.
No.
No.
Nope, they call.
Okay, I got it totally wrong.
That's right. That's the one thing I don't want them doing.
Okay.
They have to call. They have to either call or go online, and I think maybe it's more online than it is call.
Right.
They go online. They plug in their Uber Eats app.
Okay.
You remember who you're talking to? I'm an old man here.
Well,
okay?
yeah, you got an old man listening to what you're
So
saying.
you have an Uber app.
You got the blind leading the blind here,
You
Mike.
got an Uber app on your phone, and you click on that, and you tell it, and then you put your order in. They'll have our menu on the order, and then they will take care of it from there. And actually, you'll pay by credit card through Uber Eats. You won't go to Rastrellis. You won't pay when you don't come in. and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm open to it, and I think it's something. And actually, I had somebody call up the other day, and he wanted to talk to me about something else. And he says, "Hey," he said, "you know, we live on the other side of town. Why don't you guys go back to delivery?" And I said, "You don't know that. I mean, delivery, you had insurance, you had cars, you had maintenance, you know, anyway." And so I told him, I said, "Well, we're looking at it. We are." And so, yeah, contracts are signed, so we'll wait to see. Sometime, I think, in February. I don't know. So,
all right.
A couple restrictions on it. Specials will not be allowed.
Okay.
So it's just going to be menu items that we have put on the menu, but it'll be almost our full menu.
We got about 2 minutes, and you say you wanted to talk about some
I really
employees?
don't want to let today go by without recognizing some people. You know, a lot of people think we employ just young people, high schoolers, and we do. We have a lot of high schoolers that come in, and I think it's great. We have two high schoolers that are wrestling right now, the two girls, and Jariah and Emma, and they're both. Jariah's doing very well. She came in the other day for work brunch, and she had a shader. Anyway, but we've got people up at the restaurant that my salad person, Maria, has been with us for 24 years. Natasha, who's a waitress up there, has been with us for 20 years. Megan is another waitress who really is more of an assistant manager, even though she doesn't want to be. She's been there for 20 years. And, of course, Marco, our general manager, has been with me for 18. One of our line cooks, and now he's into production. Mike has been with us for 13 years. Allison is one of our wait staff, who's been there 7 years. She's going to college, and she still works part-time at the restaurant, which is fantastic. Devin is our kitchen manager. He's been with us 11 years, and it's just wonderful to have these people. And then Eli is our new management person, and he's been with us for 6 years. So, it's more than just the restaurant is more than just me, and I know that. We've got a staff that I'm very, very proud of.
Well, I'm up there every Wednesday in the fall and the winter, and I know what kind of work they do. They do such a great job of hosting that program and working with us. And tell you what, the coaches love it. There's no doubt about that.
Well, we love having you up there. And I really want we wouldn't be in business for this long if it wasn't for all of our customers and the people that have supported us over the years. And now we see more people coming in. I think Clinton's got a great future. We did the Sawmill Museum Food and Beverage Festival a couple of weeks ago, and I was just amazed. I thought it was wonderful to see so many young people. And that's something that we've got to continue to keep building on in our city here.
Mike, thank you so much. It is noon. You're in tune to KROS Clinton, Iowa. It's time now for news from CBS.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Peter King. Massive doesn't even begin to describe the release of not hundreds of thousands, but millions of pages of documents relating to